So good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Anton.
So today for ending up today the class, the first session of this area. So let me remind you the vital questions about functional career. First, as I said before, I will to show the questions about the people that asked, for instance, Hannah said about this question. So the explanation of this curriculum vitae explained very profoundly the idea in terms of solving the questions when someone have no achievement and they wanted to solve. So my piece of advice is that achievement exists. Achievements have inside, and you can discover your own achievements by rethink about what you did, the task you did it, and this is the goal. So sometimes we need it's very important to be a little bit profound, a little bit deeper. We need to be deeper, trying to dig in our activities and to normal activities, current activities, to find this information. For us, for students, fantastic. So if we said that functional chronological is not quite for us, so what I might do, what I might do if you said that chronological, because I have a lack of experience, I have not very achievements. So what I might do? This is the point to not to send any curriculum vitae resume. No, it's not the point. The idea they have a solution. They have respond to that question, and the question start by explaining that the functional welcome to the functional curriculum vitae. Curriculum vitae functional. Why I'm saying that? For me, functional curriculum vitae for student is perfect. It's more than that. It's superb. It's excellent. It's outstanding. And you said that's the idea of functional curriculum vitae, is that maximize your skills. And this is the approach that you need to take in account in order to carry out a functional curriculum. In order to make your own curriculum functional curriculum vitae, you need to focus on these skills. So cases that you need to face is, well, emphasize the skills. You have had many different jobs, and a lot of gaps. And some people, the people recommend this approach in terms of functional. So focus, functional is more related to abilities, is more related to skills, has to do with skill base and in terms of regime. So you need to work on these areas. When should you use functional resumes? Well, functional resumes is more for students who are changing careers, who have gaps in their employment. Students will have less experience. So this is the point that Atame said at the first of this session. Say, what happened, Antonio, with people, students that have no experience, with someone that have a lack of experience, and what I might do in terms of it or whatever it is. So the idea is to use this, the response is to use a functional resume. And by doing a functional resumes, you can show that you are more focused on the skills rather than the employment, rather than experience. So that's the idea. It's not something that is interchangeable. You can interchange it with others. No, it's not the point. It's substitute something, or indeed adding information about what is called skills. And for what target you need to avoid using a functional resume is for people, it's great for students, for graduates who have lack work experience, but have educations, projects, volunteering, campus work on the back. So this is what internships. So this is for this target this target might use the functional resume. When should you avoid using a functional resume? Well, on the opposite. You are a person that have very experience, have a lot of experience, and you have some achievements, and you have, it's not your choice. It's not your choice. For people that have very experience, have achievement, it's better use the chronological resumes rather than functional resume. And the other one is functional resume structure. Functional resume structure is divided in these parts. This is an example. This is divided in contact information, resume objectives, skills, additional skills, work experience, education. So what is that you compare to the functional resume? What is the differences? Well, the differences is that the most important vital differences, you need to focus on skills, in skills, your academic achievement or part-time jobs or volunteer experience. So that's when you say volunteer experience, doesn't matter NGO or volunteer experience in some organizations, non-lucrative organizations, so it would be good so to resume it. So have a look and compare to the other one and this one. So first of all would be the same in terms of career summary, higher skills, software and technologies, strong team player experience. However, now we realize that they are different. Okay. So look at this, because the difference shows that highlights, they show you the curriculum vitae is showing skills. relation building skills, learning abilities, strategic planning skills, strong interpersonal. So outstanding leadership and management skill. Tomorrow we will I show you an example of leadership skills and emotional emotional intelligence skills. So you have the opportunity to do these tests about leadership and management and emotional intelligence. Great problem solving, when you solve problems instead of whatever situations. Some students sometimes they say, well, get problem solving. Get problem solving involves that this is a problem and you solve the situation. And sometimes when it comes to solving situations, you are problem solving skills. You can solve the situations, but link people, communicate with other people, communicate with other groups to solve these situations, but intermediates, looking for a coordinator, looking for a monitor, to solving this idea. A strong interpersonal skill, someone that state the ideas in order to solve the problem. Planning skills, learning abilities, relations. There are others: ability to work, strong decision making, time management. This is the second workshop that we focus on it. Next semester, next month, that will be on November. The time management, how to deal your time in terms of in every. So we realize that time management skills, for instance, is a skill that is required in this person in this curriculum vitae, and is vital for the people. Say time management skill. Keen attention, perfect analytical skill, ability to work with a team working, great personal skills. So they said language proficiencies, other terms of language, and so you need to show the level of proficiency, Spanish, English, technical skills also, in terms of suites or lines or wherever. Social media, you have abilities in social media, it's very common to put. Academic competences, concepts, ability to use financial software, knowledge of business and sustainability, manager research, entrepreneur skills, ability to research this financial data, business community, financial accountants, analysis, marketing management, and operation management. So they are required in terms of academic competences. So in terms of functional, we changed our mind and we decided to focus more in our skills. So you can't explain it. You can add achievement as well. You said in that achievement. Here will be different. We focus on the skills, as you can see. And then remember that you have professional experience, the web developer company. So it seems to me that it's a person that tried to make the trainees in the internship in a web developer, or the trainee making work done in the web developer as a professional experience. However, they have not a long experience. You realize you are aware about it. Make sure you realize that months 20 and 18%. So it doesn't show a lot of experience. However, it's a very full of it's very plenty of skills. So I think it's recommendable for students that wanted to show that they face a lack of experience, and however they have a good skills or capabilities, and it's time to show you in this curriculum vitae. A reference available upon course. Question so far about it: what is the difference about chronological and functional? So the idea for the people, for the students, is do it your own curriculum vitae. So it's no time for today, well, time for tomorrow. By explaining tomorrow will be good. By starting the class and explain you, show me 1, 2 curriculum vitae that you did, you wanted to share to the audience explaining what course curriculum, and for students that they are online, well, it is time to send the curriculum vitae, their own curriculum vitae, and deciding which is better for you because it's more related to chronological or functional. Finally, this is the hybrid combination regime. Hybrid is a mix, and you say when I used to use a hybrid and when I used functional, well, I would use chronological. Well, chronological is not very massive, and however you have experience, but it's not very massive. Also, you have gaps, so it's time to use a hybrid style. Okay. Also, when the offer or the post, the job descriptions show that these skills are required. Sometimes when you find the job description in an ad and a post and you read it and you find that the skills are requirements, is something that is required. So it's important to use the hybrid curriculum vitae rather than the functional, for instance, because rather than chronological, because in this case abilities are important. And this is a combination resume. Okay, it's more skills and details on the password. This is a good combination. To provide details, combinations provide details of the past and also details of skills. No? Combination of scale for more on skills. But give you time to provide details about the work. So this is a hybrid. Why should you use a combination resumes? For job seekers, relevant experience, applying for a position, a lot of technical skills and expertise. So it's a combination. Maybe you wanted to jump to another job. You have an experience, but it's time to move on another job. It's time to jump to a new industry. It's time to jump to a new job because your job has not entails you, enables you to promote, has not enabled you to get the desired job, your dream job, and it's time to jump to another company, to jump to make another project, to growth, because a personal growth, yeah, you need to grow by working in different companies. So this is your dream job, and this is time to move on. So that's the idea when it comes to use this combination. Well, it's not related to in terms of work experience or for instance, when you don't have much work experience or your duties weren't specified, it's better to use functional. So you didn't get any promotions of the course, don't go for the hybrid. Promises better functional, as we said before. And this is combinations, demands skills and qualifications apart from experience. Okay, and this is related to work experience, an additional professional is related to work experience. Here we talk about reverse chronological order, so it's a mix between reverse chronological orders in experience. The difference, for instance, in terms of functional, so what is the important? Think about functional in terms of experience, you have a lack of experience. You compare to functional, in terms of work experience, are very short of information. They have a lack of information because you don't have enough proper experience to solve. So that's the idea, to show to fill this gap with your skills. So that's the idea, to understand the functional resume. Functional resume is by showing my skills, and also I can't have a lot of information to share to someone when it comes to showing a lack of experience. So that's the in terms of experience, it's very short. So I decided to combine it, complement it with skills. Complementing a skill, I put skills in the first time and then work experience. However, work experience is very short. Here is not the same. We say we need the skills. However, experience is quite good. It's pretty good. It's not as good as the chronological, but why not? Why have a professional experience? And sometimes, as I said before, sometimes it's in terms of job descriptions, people demand you a level of skills. Sometimes people demand you that you need to be a good communicator, or you need to have very great problem solving, or very time management, or strong decision making, or ability to work in a team. I said the ability to work in a team is very complicated to some extent. So this is important. I appreciate too much as a consultant that, for instance, ability to work in team, explaining how to work in team, for me is perfect. Time management is mandatory to handle yourself in terms of time, how you handle your time. But remember that for time management skill, you remember that the companies are really aware that every time the companies use less resources, and then they need to be more efficiency or more effectively, depend use resources or not. And this is very important in terms of time management skill for me. When it comes more time management, you say time management skill, you say you can handle your time, okay? And for me, it's very, very important in that idea. Problem solving as well, how you problem solving. Problem solving, it's more in every department. It's not, sometimes you think that is more related to management. However, problem solving is everywhere, including as a worker or supervisor or management or wherever, also CEO. So you need to have this skill. And then if you compare to, you see the professional experience here. You have a professional experience as team leader, company name, the achievement, the same satisfaction of 90%, resolution 90%. The same here, management, achievement, maintain excellent customer experience, achievement, achieve high on-time performance for lives, departed 8%. I'm going to make it bigger, to show you this information about the professional, about the what is a hybrid regime is. I like this idea in terms of data. Look at this, fantastic to me to see the 86%. For me, it's very shocking. You strike you catch the attention for the reader. You can't catch the attention for the consultant when it comes to achieve high on-time performance, right? Until 86% by prophecy reality. Oh my God, this is fantastic to guide. To say 80%, so this involves achieve on-time performance in this area, very solving skills, very solving the time management is very important to fly department, because you can deal very well in terms of communication, because you can deal very obstacles. This is a person that can deal, for me, I'm talking about consultant. Okay, honestly, I'm going to talk about my personal opinion in this idea. When I see that someone achieve on-time performance for fire department 8%, what I can see a person, I can see a person that is very solving problems, that can talk, team working is important, can communicate really well, can solve problems, can have good skills in terms of time manager, whatever it is. Education and references upon request. Well, in terms of reference, you can use it, put this. So my goal for today in the class that we end up our second class and for today, I'm telling you that my most important points in this class for today is working on achievement. You need to start to think about how you did it, which achievements you get it in this. Try to make your strengths SWOT analysis about you, and SWOT analysis about the job that you did. It is a SWOT about the job, trying to send your strengths in terms of achievements, what you achieved in your job, what you did it, how you did it well, and how you should get to change the before and then after. What happened? So I increased my courses. We were talking about training manager, for instance. I increased the number of courses of the company by 20%, 40% the first year. I increased the number for people enrolled for the courses of the company for I increased the number of consulting companies that start to have a relationship with the company. I increase and I achieving, gaining, for instance, I put in practice the performance about promotion of jobs, training promotion, whatever it is. So, questions so far about it? Is any questions about? Do you wanted to say something about these explanations or not? Everything's okay. So perfect. Well, is this clear? Let me remind you finally for today, for finishing for today, what is the final documentation that is called the cover letter, application letter. Could you tell me what is cover letter and what is the purpose of cover letter? Do you think that it's important to have a cover letter? What is cover letter for you? So we explained the different sort of curriculum vitae. So now from time to time, it's important to realize if your curriculum vitae need to change to another. Okay, you decided to be more functional, it's time to be more chronological, or the post show information about the skills. So you need to move on the hybrid if this post require this information. So from time to time, it's important to realize what is your curriculum vitae, your resume, and you need to achieve it, to change, to modify it. So
for me, I think the cover letter is a message that you send to the hiring committee that shows that why you are interested in the job, and summarize, give one paragraph to summarize your skills and how you or how the company that hire you will get benefit out of you, right?
yeah, I couldn't agree more about it. That's the point. You said, Tamer said, summarize the most important, catch the attention to the people in order to know who you are, which is your goal, what your intentions for sending an email, and you are showing a feedback about you and the company. So you are linked who are you, who you are, and what is the company, what's the interest for the company. So this is the link that you decided to send. So to some extent, you need to show an explanation for what reason you decided to apply for this company. That's the idea. What's your interest? Well, one student say, well, I need make a living. It's my make a living, and this is one of the choice. Well, making a living involves everything. everything is in the target. So you can say that, say for earn salary, for paying me my expenses, for paying my daily expenses. Well, it's not the choice to in terms of cover letter to explain why I decided to enter the company. Why I'm saying that? Because this is a cover letter. This is more than that. If you say that your point, your final point is make a living to earn a salary or for this company, you know that the people are earning a lot of money more than that in the company, even though you can think that the company, it has not the same view as you, okay? Because it's the same. In my honest experience about it, when I working, for instance, in the human resources um, department, first on management, training management department, then as a management of these human resources. And sometimes my experience is when you hire someone, I realize, for instance, very sophisticated person, very with a lot of information, a lot of very over with over educations, studied excellent training, excellent management, or something like that, to a post or position that seems to me that that is not the proper position, but people demand is, well, there are two minds, no? Two minds and said, well, why do you need to work here? So you said, well, because I'm economics and I wanted to make my living, and that's my point. I wanted to have a salary, but that's for sure that this person will be is going to be trained by the company, is going to be paid well, apart from the salary. So there's a commitment for part of the company to train the people, okay, to teach what you have to do, the skills or whatever. But that's for sure. There's a high probability that the people move on to another company because it's not the dream job. Do you see my point in terms of employer when it comes to it? So be aware about these explanations when it comes to cover letter. So cover letters show you what's your dream, why you decided to go in this dream, what is your wishes, what is your dream, why you decided to go in the company, what is your goal for this on the company, what is your aim for this on the company, why do you decided to send this curriculum media instead of others. So this is called the competitive advantage. The competitive advantage, but in terms of curriculum vitae will be the same. Why you decided to focus on this company rather than others? Let me know. Give me the information. Explain me. Explain me. You say salary. Yeah, I reject the curriculum vitae. But maybe no. If you like a people, you say okay, perfect. That's suitable. But in terms when you have 3 or 4 candidates, you prefer the people that love the company. So this is the aim to say, I like this idea. Someone, a student, they say, oh my God, I have a memory about an interview and for a student was people that finished their grade and saying something in Madrid. I say, oh my God, so because this is my dream, working in this company. When I was a kid, I like this, the media, I like the arts of the company. I've never imagined that the kind of opportunity to work in that sort of company because I like the products. Also, I like every time I go to the supermarket, I buy this product every time. And I'm a person that follow this company every time I buy the products. I don't substitute with other. I love the product. I'm trembling now. I'm feeling nervous. So when you talk about it, you're emotional, okay? You say, oh my God, this person, if we hire this person contract by this company, so that's for sure there's going to be is perfect for the company. Apart from that, it's not only emotion. That's for sure. You need to more capabilities, abilities, or whatever it is. But that is your cover letter. And this is what you know to show in terms of cover letter. You need to show this information. So make it bigger and then finish for today. This is your application form. This is you need to make some cover letter. A cover letter is what I say, it's no more than 250 words, not very extensive. and you can't you show interest. For me, as a consultant, I showed you that for me, what is more important, your interest. Okay, it's true that there are a lot of information on internet about, but you want my honest opinion, interest for why you decided to go to the company. That's very important in order to explain what you decided to do this yeah. So there are very recommendations. For me, the most important recommendation is like this. Here I'm going to put the lecture here, but you must write new one for each application every time that you need to say so these applications. You have more likelihood to be an interview. The idea of it, when you send a curriculum vitae, is not being hired. It's not the idea of forgetting it. See, the idea is being hired, having an interview. So because face to face, when you have your arms to your strengths to show that you are the perfect candidate. Okay, and something occurs. That's for sure that honestly, when you are working as human resources as me in the past, and you see the point, so you realize a lot of things. And when you realize that human resources of every work department need to do 100 things, 24, 7 days, hours. So you need to stay to handle a lot of things. And sometimes people respond, send curriculum vitae for the human resource department, and you say something, oh, they didn't ask me for the reply. It seems to me that they have just rejected my curriculum. It's not true. It's not true. The truth is we have not enough time. So don't misunderstand the interpretation. When someone decided not to respond the curriculum vitae, it's not they decided to read. Might be perhaps it's on the box or it's not opening because they have to do a lot of issues more than important than you. And that's my point. But to some extent, when they have time, they decided to read questions. And also, you might you say, so you need to be persistent. That is, they didn't ask the question, so why not? I need to phone them. And they say, have you read my curriculum vitae? I'm Antonio, I'm Maria, and sent a curriculum vitae 2 weeks ago. What do you think about it? Do you think you have an interview? Oh, say, Antonio, I'm sorry, Antonio, for that. Sorry, Maria, sorry, Peter. I can't read. So where it is, where you send it, let me know that I'm checking out the curriculum vitae. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. That you send me up. Yes, I have. Oh my God, you have your experience in time management. You have time in management. Oh, fantastic for me. Oh, it's so good. Okay, and now at the moment, I have no time. But why not you told me tomorrow in a week, and we might have an interview, very short interview. Okay. Sometimes we predict something that is not correct. You need more be more real. We are real on the facts more than our emotions. So this is for finishing for today. This is the letter. You need to little address, greetings. So here a couple of sentences. So this is the letter, the name, address, phone number, job, address, initial greeting, maybe dear sir, dear Mrs. Smith, dear sir, not colleague, not say, hello, Antonio, hello, what's up? No, never you do that, dear Miss or dear sir. First sentence, we should state the job reference numbers is in a applications or whatever. Catch statement, some things have experience, polite request, signature, and this is the catch statements, you know, to catch the attention for the people. And this is good for finishing for today. In terms of this cover structure or cover letter, there I put some other examples that it would be better to start today. We finish the groups. You have time to do some curriculum vitae, and you wanted to start tomorrow with us, will be perfect. So this is some examples in terms of the same. I will do. I share this information about the about this contact details, as I said before. Department informations, opening paragraph, the body, closing paragraph, and formal salutations or formal the greeting, the final the greeting. The assist part, I think, is understandable. The contact details must be hiring my partner, who is the person that wanted to receive the information, the department. Opening paragraph, just here the opening paragraph. It's like, well, saying something about you, the creative enthusiasm and become the creative enthusiasm of my choice. So apply become your next digital market. My ambitious, this is something very important, interest, unique, enriching experience for both parties. My ambition, digital marketing and social media will be unique and rich experience for both parties. So you I mean, to some extent to get in a deal. So this is a very ambitious person. Something very ambitious, so have very clear the focus, having more than 4 years. This is more the paragraph about achievements. In the main achievement, increase the conversations. Look at the data. For me, it's fantastic. 15% to 3.8, fantastic. Or 75%, not talking about numbers, talking about numbers, 75%, 3 countries in North Europe, okay? In addition to my internship, my internship in a teacher startup I was manager independent in terms of internship. I know that those of us need to carry out your internship to some extent. Some of them decided to go on internship. To work in a here is very typical in Spain. It's included in a great internship. Analyzing the market wherever it is, associates are working independently as much as possible. And finally, the final paragraph. I will call you. This is the final paragraph next week, Wednesdays, in order to follow out my vacation. So that guy is very determined person. Okay, determined, very commitment to the job. I will call you next week. It doesn't matter. Well, I'm going to call you because I want you to be here. It's my desire to be. It's okay or not, for me, it's okay. This is show you that you have skills, the skills of being to get what you wanted to go. It's a problem solving. You have a problem that you have not work. You are not employed. You are unemployment, and you decided to solve this situation. I'm going to solve this situation by try to in order to follow Koju to creative and arrange an interview. So I'm going to call you in 2 weeks. I'm going to call you and say, it's okay. You like it? Do you need this? So I like this structure of cover letter because it showed me that you are more than you are not other candidate. It's your desire, it's your goal, it's your aim to work here. And you're going to call it, advise this person that you wanted to call. It doesn't matter. It don't be. I want it to be someone that is very unpolite or is very egocentric or is very not good manners for me. It's a person that have not a job and they wanted to work, nothing else. Okay. Finally, the formal situations, and that's all. So this is my explanation for today. I'm finished for today. These explanations. Tomorrow, well, I make some summary about other explanations about cover letters. Here there are other views to see it. But this is for today. I think is my final information about it. This is another explanations. This is more formal. It's not divided in the part that I said, the 7 parts. Okay, with a formal. I'm looking for transition. You explaining what you decided to go to this job. Looking for transition in public relations. I believe my skills might be management for the position you feel suitable. having used your product. Oh my God, you use your product. I'm very knowledgeable about your brand and your offering. So you just show that you test your product. The best for it is to test the product. When you say, I'm a follower, I'm using your product, I'm using your service. When you're a family, a kid, or wherever, follow your brand, your friend. So this is you explaining why you decided to go on this job. Okay, then explaining your fast and that. Thank you for conditions. Here, this person is more polite, and my expertise in your program experience. I would love you and share more about my previous experience. You have any questions, please give me a call or email me. So here is not good manner. Just have, if you have any questions, please give me a call. When you say, well, I'm going to call you. Okay. You have to also, depends on you. You are a person very brave, very safe. Why not to say, I'm going to call you. I'm going to have an interview. I would like to have an interview, in order to like or not. You are very more well, let's say timid, but well, depends on you. We said the second option. So we finished for today in terms of model. My recommendation is tomorrow we'll start by doing some the reviews, some exercise in terms of cover letter, and also in terms of curriculum vitae. I would like you to share some curriculum vitae. Someone decided to share with us and telling information. You might do privately. You wanted to do. You might do in the group here in the course if you wanted to realize what you decided. I also encourage you. You have questions about your something about that related to your curriculum vitae. It's time to show us this information. It's time to explain it. As for instance, Hannah said, you have questions, so prepare the question, prepare your answer intent, study your curriculum, and get advantage of the probability to show me the question and to show the questions to the final objective. That the final objective is to get a job. So it would be a pleasure help you to ask these questions and to, in short period of time, tell me an email and tell me, Antonio, it was fantastic. I got a job in this job, so it's fantastic for me. It's fantastic the course. I get advantage all the information because I get the job. Thank you very much for the information that Cloud Health project shared with us, and that's fantastic. Okay, questions so far?
Thanks a lot, Anton. Maybe I have a short question, not for today, maybe for tomorrow. If there is someone from underrepresentative groups, like someone that who feel or she feels that maybe there is sort of discrimination against him, how he or she can can make his cover letter and his CV strong enough not to discriminate him.
Good question.
Yeah.
So
It's
do you
not for
think,
today. It's not for today. It's if you would like to answer it today, this is perfect. If not, maybe tomorrow.
say what questions? So we are talking about discriminations. Discriminations in order to someone that puts a name or put a nationality.
Yes, something like this.
Decided to not to avoid it, discrimination about it. So good question. I like the point. Good question for us. Why not discuss tomorrow?
Yeah.
Starting by discussing and make solutions for us
Mm-hmm.
and more creative for people to avoid these discriminations.
Yeah, and maybe students as well can share their experience about
I like
these
this
things
idea.
with us. Yeah.
We can
Good.
start tomorrow by talking about discrimination. Talk about you can experience discrimination to some extent, or if you not experience discrimination, you know someone that because they decided to put the name according to the name, according to the surnames, they know about of these locations or the nationality you studied, and you
Exactly.
reject the email for this reason.
Exactly.
Do you know any way to cope it, or do you know some ways to what's your opinion about that, or you find any solution to cope with these things? So the idea is perfect. So tomorrow we will start by talking this cover letter, how to handle to this discrimination. Okay, we're
Yep.
going to put in the message just in case uh, wanted to share this question. So handling discrimination, okay, for tomorrow. Well, a lot of job for tomorrow to do. It's handling discrimination, cover letter, decided to make your own resume. So, and it's time to take advantage. Okay.
Yep.
So more questions so far? Well, perfect for me. So thank you very much. See you on tomorrow, on Wednesdays. For those of us that has not the chance to come here and to send these classes will be recorded. Is correct, Tamar?
Yes, it will be recorded. I yesterday I had some problem to upload it, so just give me 2 hours or 3 hours from now. So around 3 o'clock or so, it will be uploaded.
Even though the material is on the club, the exercises as well, they are
Yes,
uploaded.
the exercises is already there. The teaching material itself will be within an hour there as well, and the record will be as well there.
Well, perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds very good.
I don't know
So
if I can share my screen just to show to our students where it should be. Um, just 1 second. Just to show them how they can. Maybe I can stop you.
yes,
Yeah.
I can't decided to share my screen.
Yes. Now I can share my screen.
But okay, I disconnect my screen.
Yes,
So
and I am sharing it mine now. So now you see my screen, right?
yeah, I
Yes.
can see your screen, build innovation capacity, big data,
Yes. So
science.
so if the student just go to the workshop of our workshop, which is under this inspiring the minds, and it's here, maximize your chance of being hired. This is a page that all the students or our colleagues go to make the registration. But now instead of going to registration, you can go access teaching material.
Access teaching materials and
Yeah.
exercise.
And this is a protected password page. So you need to enter the password. Of course, here it's just enter because I am the admin. But once you enter the password, you will be here. You have module 1, which is yesterday, module 2 today, module 3 is tomorrow, module 4 is after tomorrow.
That's correct.
For example, module 2 today, you can go. Of course, there is no record yet. It will be uploaded
Okay,
in 2-3 hours. Teaching material not yet. It will be uploaded in 1 hour. But if you go to the exercise, you have exercise 1 and exercise 2.
perfect. This is
If
the
you
exercise.
of
Okay,
today, yes. And
perfect.
if you go module 1, which is yesterday, for example, you can go. This is the record of the first part of the before the break, the record after the break, um, the teaching material, the PowerPoint presentation, and the exercises of yesterday.
That perfect. Sounds lovely.
Exactly. So please go to this page. You will find everything there. If any of our audience who will watch this record later, just go to the page and you will find all the materials there.
Perfect.
Yep.
Very good. I appreciate it for having uploading this material and exercise for the people.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much for everybody. See you on Wednesday. I feel Tamer has explained very well the exercises that you need to do. I'm talking not only for the people that attend this, but also for the people that wanted to see these information. and the exercises that they are in the module 2 to retake the exercises, and you can send me by email to the proper address that I put it in the email. Okay. Thank you very much. See you soon tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thanks, Anton. Thanks all.